Hi there! Welcome to Great Tips. In this episode, I'll tell you a few secrets on how to use the prepositions in, on, and at without having to read and memorize so many rules. Stay with me, okay? Hi, I'm Paulo Scheffer, and this is the second episode of Great Tips, in which we're going to talk about the prepositions in, on, and at. I've decided to make this video because many students and friends ask me to explain these prepositions to them in details, because they say it's very hard to memorize all the rules. Well, if you want rules, there are several books you can buy, such as Raymond Murphy's English Grammar in Use and Essential Grammar in Use, which have lots of rules, examples, and exercises. And it is good to do exercises. It's good to read the examples, to know the rules. But I'm not the kind of guy who likes to memorize and memorize and memorize a lot of things. So I'm going to give you this very special tip. But before the tip comes, I'd like to remind you to like this video. Please like the video, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do right now. Subscribe to the channel and also activate the bell so that you're reminded of new videos that you might like as well. Okay? Then, if you want to think about the rules of in, on, and at, there may be lots of them. Okay, there are lots and lots of rules, but something very easy to remember when you're speaking especially, okay? Oh, which preposition am I going to use now? In, on, or at? This tip can help you a lot. Of course, it's not going to help you in 100% of the cases, but it will help you a lot. Think about in, on, and at. So if you think about places, in is usually for larger places, and we can usually think that we are surrounded by these places. So you can say that we live in Brazil, in the state of Rio de Janeiro, in Volta Redonda city, and you can even tell me about your neighborhood. Which neighborhood do you live in? So we could have the country, the state, the city, and the neighborhood. All of these are places that surround us. Then, when we think about on, we think about a surface. So, as we're talking about places, you can think about on as a street or avenue. Imagine you're in New York right now. In New York. Where is New York? Oh, New York is in the United States of America. Okay, in the United States of America, in New York State, in New York City, and in Manhattan. Imagine you're in Manhattan, but where would you like to be in Manhattan at this very moment? On Fifth Avenue. I'd like to be on Fifth Avenue, going shopping on Fifth Avenue, right? Isn't that a good idea? Yeah. Then, how about at? Imagine you're on Fifth Avenue and you decide to go shopping for toys for your kids. So you just mentalize yourself there. Where are you? You are at FAO Schwarz. Imagine Fifth Avenue. Fifth Avenue is a very long avenue. And then when you think about FAO Schwarz, even though the store is very large, it's a point on that avenue. So on Fifth Avenue, at FAO Schwartz. So think about that. In surrounds you. On is a surface and at is a point. You can also think about these three ideas for time. In is usually larger than on and at. For example, we are in the third millennium, in the 21st century, in 2017, in December, on weekdays. Okay? In fact, I'm recording this video on Thursday. So, if you talk about millenniums, centuries, years, and months, everything is in. Okay? And then, when you talk about days of the week, parts of the week or days of the week, you are going to use on, okay? On Sunday, on Monday, on Tuesday, and so on. But you can also talk about the day of the month. You can talk about December, what's the date today? Oh, I forgot. December 14th, yes. So, I'm recording this video on December the 14th, 2017. Okay? So, on December the 14th. But what time am I recording this video? At 20 past 3. So, think about that. In is for bigger times. On is for days or parts of week. And at is for time. I hope you've enjoyed this very short tip. And again, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and also like us on Facebook and on Instagram. Just go to Great Cursos there and like us. Don't forget to send us a comment. There are several comments of people who ask me things, who ask me to record videos of different things. You can ask me something too, okay? Thank you very much for your attention, and Merry Christmas! Bye!